I'm Mike Sullivan, and we are at the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am here at the Monterey Peninsula in California. And today we're going to talk about another thing you can look for to really help you correct your pivot in your backswing. So last year here at Pebble Beach, just about the same location, one of the instructional videos we did was a video about making a correct pivot to help your slice. And if you take a look at the way my hips are working, when I make a really good pivot, I'm going to end up in a position kind of like this. I can unwind my hips and shoulders, and I can have my hands kind of come through with my arms, and you can notice how right here, as my hands are level about where our ball would be, see I've still got this hinge here in my wrist, and I've got my club parallel to the ground. Well, what happens is when we make a bad pivot, and when I say a bad pivot, what I mean is we see golfers who, when they turn back, their back hip points back behind them, their spine tilts the wrong way. They get in position kind of here. Then when they correct their hip position, hit their shot, they end up dropping their hands down really low, and then in order to get back to the ball, they inevitably end up kind of scooping through like this. So a pivot that's not correct, or I should say somebody who slides their hips rather than turning their hips, they're going to have trouble with their swing path. They're also going to have a lot of trouble with impact. So one of the things we love to do is that impact bag, but in order to really put yourself in the right position to make good impact, we've got to have a good pivot. So here's something really quick you can do, and you can do it in the mirror. Just take a golf club like this, take a setup without obviously holding it in playing position, and you can see that my belt is level to the ground. When I make a turn, my belt should still be level to the ground. If my hip slides back, and looking in the mirror now, I'm going to see that my belt is no longer level. My hips are tilted rather than staying level to the ground and turning. All right. Another thing we can do is we can take one of our alignment sticks. We can slide an alignment stick right through our belt loops here, and we can look at the mirror again and make that turn, making sure that we keep those hips level to the ground rather than tilting. So remember, in a good pivot, yes, we're turning our shoulders, we're turning our hips, but our hips are also staying level to the ground in a really good backswing. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to hit the little thumbs up button for a like. Also, if you subscribe to our channel, each time we do produce a new video, you'll be notified by email.